Good morning, everybody. You join me in my delightful new office, which is actually the corner of the living room, because you can see the power socket for it there. The air conditioning is just there, and what temperature is it now? It's currently like before 9 in the morning, and it's 80 degrees in the flat, and that's having had the air conditioning on for ages. So it's really warm, which is why this morning I'm drinking cold brew coffee. Not cold coffee, that's different. This is actually cold brew coffee. Yeah, to give you an idea of the heat, because this is the only room with air conditioning. Mine and Chelsea's bed is there, and it's currently got a Chelsean playing Harvest Moon, who's just pulled a face. So yeah, I'm now back in America, and as I'm sure you are aware if you read Nukezilla regularly, I've not been doing any work on Nukezilla. Well, I mean, I've been doing editing and a few back-end changes, but no like writing. And that's because I'm getting this brown folder actually has got a load of work in, which is work that I actually get paid for that's nothing to do with video games. So I've been doing that, and I've also been building up Wire. Ooh. There, for those who don't recognize it, that's the new layout color scheme thing, which if you have a beta account, you go into your preferences, there's now a tick box which is like use the new layout, and it's still being built, so don't expect things to work, but most of it's in there, and it's pretty cool and sexy. Oh bloody hell, I'm so hot. I've had to turn the air conditioning off so that it's not like boo, but it's so hot. I best just drink a load more coffee. So yeah, things on Nukezilla are a little bit quiet, for a number of reasons. Sam is doing an absolutely excellent job, and for all intents and purposes, you can now think of him as like the acting editor-in-chief for the summer, whilst I'm like stupid and busy and all. Oh, also, I was talking about this on the podcast. I don't know if you can see it. Like, I've got a really big sort of black mark on my arm there, and I've got a stupid scab there. That came from falling down quite a large flight of stairs at New York Penn Station. Thanks, America. So yeah, the other thing that I would quite like to mention before the heat gets to me and I just pass out and have to be like spoon-fed ice cream to revive me, is that Wire has been growing rather spectacularly. It's just sort of going like that, which is a really, really good thing. If you don't currently use Wire, go to wire.vg. If you go to wire.vg/beta, you can then put your email address in, and then when I release more beta codes, which I do basically fairly regularly, then they get sent out first come, first serve, and then you can use those codes to get an account. And once you've got an account, you can do all sorts of fancy things. And the site is growing very, very, very nicely. I'm slightly blown away, but also very, very happy that it's growing. I mean, I put out a post on the Wire dev blog the other week that, like, I did some maths and found out the site was growing on average 25% a day, which is pretty awesome. But this coffee is so delicious. It's slightly caramelly. It's really sweet because it's like been properly cold brewed. I think that's everything. Wire's going ridiculously well, and you should use it, and you should tell everyone about it. You should tweet about it, because the more people who use it, the better the sorting will be, and onwards and onwards. And also, there's going to be a referral program, because we're going to have accounts on there that cost something astronomical, like $3 a month. Something that's most of you out the picture. But where I'm going to put in like a referral program that's something like, if you get like 3 or 5 people to join the site and start paying, then your account's just free. Which for most of us, as we are as we have lots of Twitter followers and Facebook friends, that shouldn't be too hard. You know, just like tweet like, hey, everyone use this, use this, use this. I mean, you've probably got 3 people who would happily pay because it's a really good service, and then you get a free account. Woo, free! And I think that's basically everything. Like, I'm now in America. I'll probably be talking more about it on the new NG cast, which I think we're recording maybe today. I need to check with Gavin. Or tomorrow. Next week, I'll, if I remember, give you a tour of my amazing apartment, which comes included in it is a girlfriend who pays the rent. And I think that's everything. So what are you up to on this 80-degree morning with muggy overcastness with stupid floodlights because you sat in the corner of your room and it's really dark? What are you up to?